Alright, Dolphins fans, there's some serious talk heating up around Christian Watson, the wide receiver over at Green Bay. At 6 feet 4 inches and 208 pounds, this guy isn't your average receiver, and rumor has it, the Dolphins are interested. Can you even imagine what Watson could do in a Miami uniform? Let's break down what makes this guy so special and why bringing him to Miami could be a total game changer. First, let's look at what Watson's done so far. Now, he may have come from a smaller school, North Dakota State, but he was a star there, fast, explosive, and versatile. Not only did he put up impressive numbers as a receiver, but they even used him in kick returns. Green Bay noticed, and in the 2022 draft, they didn't hesitate. They moved up in the second round to get him at 34th overall. The Packers saw his raw potential and clearly thought he could be their next big playmaker. And he's already delivering on that promise. In his rookie season, he managed 41 receptions, racked up over 600 yards, and scored 7 touchdowns, most of those coming later in the season when he really started heating up. Think about that. He didn't just slide into the lineup quietly, he came in and made big plays, proving he can be explosive and reliable. He even developed chemistry with Aaron Rodgers, which tells you he knows how to adapt and perform under pressure. Imagine what he could do with Tua slinging him the ball. So, why would Miami go after Watson when they already have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, two of the league's fastest, most dynamic players? Well, that's exactly why. Hill and Waddle bring speed and agility, but Watson? He brings something different, height and size. At 6 feet 4 inches, he can go up and grab those high balls, especially in the end zone, something Hill and Waddle aren't built for. Adding Watson to the mix would give Miami a receiver who can stretch the field in a different way, giving Tua an option that's not just fast, but also powerful. Can you imagine what that would look like? Defenses already struggle to keep up with Hill and Waddle, but add Watson to that lineup, and suddenly, opponents have no easy answer. Watson's not just tall, he's fast for his size, too. That means he's a threat on deep routes, capable of breaking through coverages and forcing defenders to make tough choices. Do they double Hill and risk Watson getting open? Do they focus on Watson and leave Hill and Waddle to work their magic? Defenses would be in constant catch-up mode, trying to adjust to Miami's every play. But it's not just about size or speed with Watson, it's about what he could become. He's only in his second year, so there's a ton of upside here. And Miami's offense, let's be real, is built for players who know how to make big, game-changing plays. Imagine Watson coming into a system where he can shine, with Hill and Waddle taking the attention off him just enough to let him explode down the field. It's a setup where he could easily develop into a true WR1, getting the space and opportunities to really show what he's capable of. Now, why would Green Bay even think of letting him go? Well, they're in a bit of a transition. With Rodgers gone, they're reshaping the team under a new quarterback, and sometimes that means making moves that might surprise people. If the Dolphins bring the right offer to the table, Green Bay might just be willing to part with him. For Miami, it's a no-brainer. Here's a young, talented receiver who could take an already electric offense to new heights. Think about it. This would be a trio like no other in the NFL. Hill, Waddle, and Watson, each bringing something unique, each ready to make huge plays every single week. It'd give Tua one of the most versatile groups of weapons in the league, where he could throw short, throw deep, and every time, there'd be a legit chance for a touchdown. It would make Miami's offense practically unstoppable, with defenses left scrambling week after week. Adding Watson isn't just about getting another receiver, it's about giving the Dolphins a true weapon, someone who could redefine what this offense is capable of. Imagine that level of talent, speed, and power coming together in aqua and orange. The Dolphins wouldn't just be a threat, they'd be a nightmare matchup every single game. Watson joining Miami could be the key to turning a great team into an unstoppable one, and it's exactly the kind of move that could make the Dolphins Super Bowl contenders.